Socialism isn't market-friendly as a general rule. Government-planned economies are proven not to last, and anyone who still thinks so hasn't learned from the past. East Germany fell, and the Soviet Union too. China's economy is failing, and Cuba is nearly through. Cambodia, which was once a failed socialist state, is now a constitutional monarchy with a future that looks great. California's $20 minimum wage has disrupted business, causing much outrage. With food industry profit margins already tight, automation and layoffs are setting things right. Katie Wilson has a $145 million shortfall because her homeless program has promised shelter for all instead of working to cut Seattle's expenses. She hopes to use taxes to mend her budgetary fences. She wants to charge capital gains of 2% and a vacancy tax for properties that are not under rent. A payroll expense tax and an income tax too is causing many to leave. So what will she do? Bye, she said with a mocking smile and sneer.
I think the claims that millionaires are going to leave our state are like super overblown, and if the ones that leave, like, bye.
Bye, she said with a mocking smile and sneer. Despite the fact that her budget was already in arrears, Amazon is now leaving Starbucks and Meta platforms too. All would have been sources for future tax revenue. As large corporations leave, unemployment has risen, all because of Katie Wilson's very bad decisions. Regardless of how the mayor now reacts, who will be left to pay this excessive tax? AOC wants a minimum wage of $30. How this would play out is anyone's holler. If 20 was bad, then 30 will be worse. Rising unemployment cost would be society's curse. Some progressives want a universal income. Free money for all sounds pretty welcome, but history teaches that without incentive, a lack of motivation makes folk inattentive. Imperial Rome is known to have had a welfare class. Free bread and oil created a budgetary impasse. As much as 30% of Rome's economy was consumed by entitled citizens whose greed led to their empire's doom. The evidence is clear from nations far and wide. When freedom meets the market, that's where nations thrive. But socialism's promises, though they may sound sweet, led to empty shelves and bread lines in the street.